Hey there, my savvy friends. It's Green Waifu, your personal finance enthusiast, here to tackle a big question. When will the housing market crash? I know, it's a hot topic, but fear not. Today, we're going to explore the fascinating world of the housing market and break it down in a way that's easy to understand, no matter your age. First things first, let's talk about housing market crashes in history. Over the years, we've seen periods where the housing market experienced significant declines. One notable example is the housing market crash of 2008, also known as the Great Recession. During this time, home prices dropped, and many people faced financial challenges. It was a tough period for the economy as a whole. For example, in the United States, the national median home price fell by about 20% from its peak in 2006 to its lowest point in 2011. Many homeowners found themselves with mortgages that were higher than the value of their homes, leading to foreclosures and financial hardships. Now, let's zoom in on the present. The housing market, like any market, is influenced by various factors. One of the key factors is the balance between supply and demand. When there are more people looking to buy homes than there are homes available, prices tend to rise. On the other hand, if there's an oversupply of homes and fewer buyers, prices may decline. For example, let's say you live in a popular city with limited housing inventory and a high demand for housing. In this scenario, the competition among buyers can drive up prices, making it more challenging for individuals with lower incomes to enter the market. Speaking of prices, let's talk about the average cost of homes. Home prices can vary depending on factors like location, size, and amenities. In the United States, the median home price can range from around $200,000 to over $1 million. That's a wide range, right? So it's important to remember that housing prices differ across regions and even neighborhoods. For instance, in cities like San Francisco or New York, where housing demand is high and space is limited, the median home prices can be well above the national average. On the other hand, in smaller towns or rural areas, you may find more affordable housing options. Now, let's look at the median salary of Americans. The median salary represents the midpoint, where half of the population earns more and the other half earns less. In the U.S., the median salary is around $50,000 per year. However, it's essential to note that salaries can vary greatly based on education, experience, and industry. For example, individuals with advanced degrees or in high-demand professions like medicine or engineering may earn significantly higher salaries than those in entry-level positions or industries with lower demand. When it comes to purchasing a home, affordability is key. We need to consider how the median salary relates to the average home prices. In some areas, it may be more challenging for individuals with lower incomes to afford homes. That's why it's important to save, budget, and make wise financial decisions to work towards homeownership. Let's say you're earning the median salary of $50,000 per year. To determine what you can afford, it's generally recommended that your housing expenses, including mortgage payments, property taxes, and insurance, should be around 25–30% of your monthly income. So if we assume your monthly income is around $4,167, you would aim to keep your housing expenses within the range of $1,042 to $1,250 per month. But predicting when the housing market will crash is like predicting the weather. It's challenging. There are many factors at play, such as the overall state of the economy, interest rates, government policies, and global events. Experts spend years studying these factors, and even they can't always predict with certainty when a housing market crash will occur. However, as young individuals, we have control over our personal finances. It's crucial to manage our debts responsibly. That means being mindful of our credit card usage and making timely payments to avoid accumulating high-interest debt. By keeping our debts in check, we can maintain a healthy financial profile, making it easier to qualify for mortgages and obtain favorable interest rates. Saving for emergencies is another vital aspect of managing our personal finances. Life is unpredictable, and having an emergency fund ensures we're prepared for unexpected expenses like medical bills, car repairs, or job loss. Financial experts recommend setting aside 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses in an easily accessible savings account. By prioritizing emergency savings, we create a safety net that protects us during challenging times, even in the face of a housing market downturn. In addition to emergency savings, saving for a down payment on a home is a significant goal for many young individuals. A down payment is the initial payment you make towards the purchase of a house, and it's typically a percentage of the home's total price. Building a strong financial foundation means dedicating a portion of our income towards saving for this down payment. By setting a budget, tracking our expenses, and identifying areas where we can cut back, we can allocate more funds towards our down payment goal. Let's say you're saving for a down payment on a house. By setting a budget, you create a roadmap for your finances, outlining how much money you'll allocate towards housing expenses, transportation, groceries, and other categories. This budget helps you stay on track and identify areas where you can reduce unnecessary expenses. For example, instead of eating out frequently, you could opt for home-cooked meals, saving money that can be redirected towards your down payment fund. Automating your savings is another powerful strategy. By setting up automatic transfers from your checking account to a dedicated savings account, you ensure that a portion of your income is consistently set aside for your down payment goal. It's like having your own personal assistant that manages your savings without you having to lift a finger. This automation makes saving easier and helps you maintain discipline in building your down payment fund. Now, let's talk about the cyclical nature of the housing market. The housing market, like any other market, experiences periods of growth and decline. These cycles are influenced by a variety of factors, including economic conditions, interest rates, and supply and demand dynamics. It's important to remember that predicting the exact timing of a housing market crash is challenging, even for experts. Instead of worrying about timing the market, our focus should be on improving our financial literacy, building our savings, and making informed decisions based on our unique circumstances. Expanding our financial literacy means educating ourselves about personal finance topics, including mortgages, interest rates, and the home buying process. By understanding these concepts, we can make informed decisions when considering purchasing a home. It's like having a superpower that empowers us to navigate the complexities of the housing market with confidence. Building our savings goes beyond just saving for a down payment. It includes creating a robust financial cushion to cover expenses beyond the initial home purchase. Owning a home comes with additional costs such as property taxes, home insurance, maintenance, and repairs. By having a sizable savings account, we can handle these expenses without becoming financially strained. Ultimately, the key is to make informed decisions based on our unique circumstances. We need to consider our financial situation, job stability, and long-term goals when deciding whether to enter the housing market. It's important to weigh the costs and benefits, taking into account factors like the average prices of homes in our desired area and the median salary of Americans. For example, if the average home price in your area is significantly higher than the median salary of Americans, it may be wise to consider alternative housing options or explore different locations where housing is more affordable. Don't be disheartened if purchasing a home feels out of reach at the moment. Renting can be a more flexible and financially viable option, allowing you to build your savings and work towards homeownership in the future. I hope this information helps you understand the housing market a little better. Remember, the key is to stay informed, be financially responsible, and make choices that align with your goals. If you have any questions or want to share your thoughts, leave a comment below. And don't forget to subscribe to join our amazing community of money-savvy individuals. Until next time, stay curious and keep learning. I'll see you all in my next video. Goodbye, everyone.